Hey Virgo, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your general energy reading for the first week of May. Keep in mind these are general readings, which means they cannot possibly apply to every single person watching. But if you would like a personal reading, the link will always be in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. For all of the new viewers, I'm an intuitive reader. I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for our reading. I also charge both decks on top of your own personal astrological card. So again, this reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope everyone is doing well. Currently, there are absolutely no reversals in either one of my decks. So if I do get any reversals, I'm going to accept them because I know they're aligned with the messages that we're going to get today. And it's interesting because when I just parted this deck so that I could show you guys that there are no reversals, I seen the Six of Wands peek out, and that's a card of victory. And then at the top, you have the Seven of Wands. Now, I'm going to tell you, the song that I heard when I was meditating over you guys' energy was Ribbon in the Sky by Stevie Wonder. Okay, and initially, the message that I picked up is that a lot of you guys are getting ready to either give out some good news or you're getting ready to receive some good news. And it's something that you have been literally fighting for a while. Now, if it's regarding your finances, I feel like you're getting a promotion that you have that's literally long overdue. A promotion, a better position, more money, also a change in occupation. I'm picking up for a lot of you guys also. And then I also heard about a pregnancy, because immediately when I heard the song in my head, I seen like these two, what do you call it, doves, and they were tying like this. It's interesting how I seen it. They were literally tying like these bows together and they were floating over this baby. It was very interesting. So a lot of you guys could be announcing that you're getting ready to be pregnant. I mean, that you're pregnant. Or some of you guys could be getting ready to try to get pregnant. But for a few of you all, I'm picking up strongly that somebody is getting ready to announce a pregnancy. Okay. Or somebody that's very close to you, a loved one, and you're going to be excited for them. Okay. I'm going to tell you also with that Six of Wands peeking out, like I said, that's about victory. I feel like a lot of you guys are definitely coming to a point where things are culminating and coming into fruition, and you've worked hard for it. Most definitely, because at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands. You have to fight. A lot of you all feel like you literally have to fight for a certain position, okay? We're going to hold the cards down. We're going to part randomly, and then we're going to see what additional messages. Yeah, so you have the Four of Swords, and that's about retreat, taking a break, taking some time to yourself, going within, introspection. I always also pick this up as a card of prayer and meditation. Like a lot of you guys are praying more, meditating more, just going within, taking time to yourself after coming out of a difficult time. Because if you notice, you have three swords right over this heart chakra. So some of you guys could have came out of a heartbreak and you're healing. You're taking the time to heal. And if it's not a heartbreak due to love, it's something that really had you upset in regards to your financial life and just overall in general, like things are not going, for a lot of you all, you feel like things aren't going the way that you want it to go. Okay. So I'm going to tell you, when I do general readings, I always pick up love energy. And I do generals once a week and I do love once a week. So I'm going to do these general readings differently so that, because there's a lot of people who don't want to just focus specifically on love. If love pops up, I will take it. But I want to focus on different areas too. So I'm going to gear my attention towards that. So your first card will be your finances. Your second card will be health. And your third card will be whatever message that the universe feels we need to have. Okay. So as we part the deck so that we can shuffle, you have that, look at this, a lot of sword energy. You have the Eight of Swords, somebody who's in their head a lot, having sleepless nights, and like I said, for a lot of you all, you're coming out of heartbreak, or you're dealing and you're healing from a heartbreak, right? And also dealing and healing from an upset. Because on a financial level, I feel like a lot of you guys feel like you were being overlooked for some sort of promotion, or you have been applying for jobs left and right. Look at that. Or you have been applying for jobs left and right but haven't been getting any answers. Now I'm going to tell you, with the Four of Swords in reverse, right next to the Two of Cups, like I said, a lot of you guys are dealing with getting over a heartbreak. And with the Four of Swords in reverse, I feel like a lot of you guys are getting ready to reconcile with someone. Most definitely. If you're not getting ready to reconcile with them, you're wanting to. That's what I'm picking up for you guys. So let's get look at that, blockages. Whenever the cards don't shuffle through like that, blockages. And just as I was doing it, I seen the Lovers card. A lot of you guys are definitely focused on love. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands. You could, and as far as love, you could be dealing with a Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. Also, as far as just general energy, this is you moving passionately towards something new. You know, like I said, with the ribbon in the sky, it's like you're ready to see something progress. You're ready to celebrate. And I feel like a lot of you got, that's what's on your mind. You're wanting to see something that's gonna, something that you can celebrate about. You want to see something happen. You want to see forward movement. Because the Queen of Wands is action. Fire is always action. Outside of just being passionate about something, you're putting action towards something. Okay, too many cards flipped up, but nothing flipped up right, so I'm going to keep shuffling. So again, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, we're going to get the first card is for your finances. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. Finances. Let's get one card. Ooh. And it's still flipping down. And I'm going to tell you, with these constantly flipping out like that, none of them flipping upright where we can see the image. Blockages. Ooh, look what popped up. You guys card. Virgo, the Hermit. I just said this earlier, especially with that Four of Swords. Introspection. Needing to go within. A lot of you guys are needing to start meditating, listening to binaural beats. Some type of meditative music, tones. I'm picking that up. Yeah, because as I hear ribbon and sky, I'm hearing like this melody. So some of you guys are needing to listen to healing tones, right? Tones, tunes, you would know how to, you know, whatever resonates with you. A lot of you guys are needing to go within. Also with the Virgo card, you know, the Hermit coming up, right? I'm going to tell you, a lot of you guys are becoming balanced. A lot more balanced and into alignment. And it's interesting because I said the song that I heard was Ribbon in the Sky. You see in the background, there's like a starry sky behind them. You know, after you went through a time of that Four of Swords going within, and the Hermit is going within also, you're coming out more knowledgeable because the Hermit is wise. You see, in a card, the Hermit is depicted as an elderly, which means he's going through so many things that now he has wisdom because he's been through so much. A lot of you guys are much wiser coming out of a certain phase in life. You're coming out of a certain phase. Most definitely. Shining a light on it. You see how he's at that, has that lantern and he's on this path. But if you see on the side, like it's like things are hidden from you because what's on the side of that path? What's behind that path? You don't see any homes or anything like that. It's like you're needing to go within. It's literally, a lot of you guys need to go on or you are now currently going on a spiritual journey. Most definitely. You need to go within. That's the message for the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. The second card is about your health. Let's get a second card for your health. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. Okay. Ooh, positive. Look at that. So you have the Page of Pentacles, right? And that's for your health, and that's absolutely positive. If you look at how it would face on a table, once you go within, you're going to become more balanced within yourself. I'm going to tell you also with this Page of Pentacles, look how large this pentacle is, and he's broadcasting it like it's a shield. You're putting yourself first. You need to put yourself first. For a lot of you guys, that has been difficult for you to do. Because right up under it, you had a Strength card, Major Arcana, Hermit, Major Arcana. These are major changes in your life. If you look at this lion, it looks like the universe, like I said, ribbon and sky, like the sky in the background. It's like the universe is having to help you move along this journey because at one point there was some fear. Look at this lion. He looks fearful. There was a fear of the unknown. Again, back to the Hermit. There's nothing but this path. You don't know what else is around you, you know. There was this fear of the unknown, but the universe is on your side, moving you forward and helping you become into alignment, right? And that's very positive. Now, keep in mind, there are absolutely reversals in this deck, but everything is coming up right. Look at that. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Again, your energy, Virgo. Now, I'm going to tell you again, you know, look at him. He's head to toe in armor. And I just said, a lot of you guys have been through so many things that have made you wiser now. Now you're wiser. Now things are much more clear for you. And, you know, you're able to move forward. Because what I want you to also look at is they're both looking in the future position. They're looking towards the future. You know, they're no longer, neither one of them are looking at the past. So you're moving forward beautifully along your journey. And let's get a general energy for the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. A general energy for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. You guys are moving through very positively, very beautifully. Definitely some messages coming through for you guys in the next coming of days. So much Pentacle energy. Okay, and this is your energy. You have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you all may have decided to put a halt to something that you was giving your attention to, right? Because if you look at this card, he is literally focusing on this one pentacle, right? A lot of you guys are taking your attention from some things, and I don't feel like it's a negative thing. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're taking your attention away from something that may have been, yeah, most definitely. Because if you look at it, you see how the Page of Pentacles is looking at this Eight of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are just removing yourself from things that were taking your attention in a negative way. And that's okay, because, you know, like I said, you went through some things that made you much wiser. And it's going to be abundant. At the bottom of your clarifying deck, you have the Nine of Cups. But also, I'm going to tell you, it makes sense with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So the Nine of Cups, right, could be a card of gluttony and a card of stagnancy, just feeling comfortable. Look how he's sitting there with his arms crossed and like he's content. You're needing to not get comfortable with certain ways of life because it's something else that you're meant to learn. And I know that for a fact. It's something, because, you know, that's about learning. It's something that you're meant to learn. Some of you all can be contemplating about going back to school also with that Hermit card. We're going to hold the deck down to get additional messages. The Death card. Oh my God, it's so crazy because I literally felt like I was going to see this card. I'm not kidding you. So Death and Rebirth. Like I said, you're going to stop building onto something or giving something particular your attention, your full attention, because he's giving this one pentacle his full attention. There's so much going on around him, but he's only focused on this one pentacle. You're going to stop giving your attention to that specific thing because it's time for you to focus on something new. A death and a rebirth. It's a new cycle within yourself and your personality. Like, you're getting ready to evolve into something new. You're getting ready to give your attention to something new because it's time for that to happen. As we part the deck so that we can shuffle, absolutely, the Magician. So you have two major arcanas already, right? So you have the Hermit, then you have the Death card, then you have the Magician. These are two, you know, you literally have two, you know, major arcanas right now. And that's major arcanas. This is things that the universe have aligned and help you with. And also keep in mind, this is your card. You have two major arcanas. That's your cards. The Hermit is Virgo and the Magician is Virgo. You guys are getting ready to manifest changes in your life. You know, this death and rebirth, you manifested that because you were tired of some aspects of your life. Hence this Eight of Pentacles. You were tired of those aspects. Ooh. And as I said, that the time was 12:34. 1, 2, 3, 4. Progressing along your path. That's powerful. A lot of you guys are leaving old habits in the past. That Eight of Pentacles, those were old habits. Those were things that you were doing that were keeping you stagnant. And, you know, I know that this is stagnancy because if you look at the card, there's a spider web right here, which means there was just some dry areas in your life, right? Stagnancy. And it's in reverse because you're coming out of that. You can no longer be stagnant because your path and your journey will not allow you to. It's time for you to do something new. The Death card right next to the Ace of Swords. Some truth is coming to you about what it is that you need to do. And I just said for a lot of you guys, if you're meditating more, if you're becoming more spiritual, a lot of you all are getting ready to get messages that it's time for you to become aligned with your truth. Because the Ace of Swords is truth. Most definitely. You're going to have some true revelations, you know. And keep in mind, the Swords is also mental. So you guys are going to get some clear answers, some very clear answers about what it is that you need to be doing right now to move along your path. He's on the path. You need clarity about moving along your path. So your first card is about your finances. Too many cards, none of them flipped up right. Let's get a clarifier for the Hermit upright. Ooh, too many cards. You guys have a lot going on. I'm going to say in your mind. You're in your mind. Okay. Wow. Okay. Look what flipped up. So the Three of Swords clarifying the Hermit. Right up under that, Nine of Swords, sleepless nights. And right up under that, what did I say? The Six of Wands, victory. Right next to the Sun card, absolute positive victory. So I'm going to tell you, with your finances, you are really in your head about how to keep your money afloat. Also with this Hermit, like I said, that's about wisdom. I feel like a lot of you guys are realizing that you weren't managing your money the best. And you're wiser now because of that, because right next to it you had a Three of Swords. The Three of Swords doesn't just have to be about, love, heartbreak. I feel like a lot of you guys are heartbroken from your own decisions. Like a lot of you all were not balancing your finances the way that you should have. You may have been a little reckless with your finances, not paying attention to your finances like you should. Also, like I said, in regards to employment for a lot of you all, there could be a level of upset with your employment or how you derive your finances. It may not be, there's a lack of happiness with this. And you've learned that, you can't stay in a certain job position or whatever just for financial gain because it's going to make you unhappy. Okay. And for the Page of Pentacles, let's get a clarifier for the Page of Pentacles. And that is for your health. They all flip down. Page of Pentacles for your health. Look at that. What did I say? Again, and you guys see me shuffle. And look what's up under it. Ten of Cups reverse, Hermit in reverse. That's your card again, right? A lot of you guys, the Page of Pentacles, right? This is your energy. You're focusing. You're needing to focus on yourself. But you're stressed out. You're scared. There's fear, right? There's fear-based thoughts because look at how the Page of Pentacles is looking in the direction of the Nine of Swords. But what I want to say on a positive note is that you're realizing that you're in your head a lot. You're realizing that. And that's why you're healing. The Page is new, young. Now you're coming into a newly acquired sense of understanding about what you need to do in order to change so that you can be more aligned with your life purpose and more aligned with your happiness. And that's the truth for a lot of you guys. You're becoming, Page of Pentacles is slow moving, but it's a process. You're coming out of this nine. But if you see what's right next to each other, I feel like this is a lot of energy for yourself. Even though you're not a sword energy, I feel like a lot of you guys feel like you have self-imposed hardships. But on a positive note, you have the Hermit upright. You have the Page of Pentacles upright. And then we've seen that Magician. You guys are manifesting change. Because first of all, with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you're cutting out anything that's stagnant in your life. You're cutting it out. And that's positive, okay? So let's get a clarifier for the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Look at that. Plenty of cards flipped up, but they're down, right? Again, Nine of Cups. So I'm telling you right now, for a lot of you guys, things were stagnant and you were comfortable with them being stagnant. But I'm going to tell you, like I said, moving forward, you're getting ready to come into abundance because outside of, it being a card of gluttony and comfort, this is also about wish fulfillment and your cups running over in a positive way. Because once you become this Page of Pentacles, because you're already on this journey, because the Hermit card, like I said, that's major arcana. That's not things that we change. That's things that are aligned by the universe. Once you become aligned and balanced with that energy, you become this Page of Pentacles. It's a newer you, right? You have a new perspective on things. And, this new perspective allows you to cut off the things that felt stagnant to you. And now you're getting ready to see wish fulfillment and fruition. And it also ties me into the song Ribbon in the Sky for the song that I heard for you guys. Because like I said, you're getting ready to have accomplishments. Things are getting ready to come to you. See how, this, okay, you have these cups up here. That's guaranteed. You absolutely have that. But you see there's a curtain behind him. There's more things behind the scenes coming towards you that you don't even see. We can't see what's behind that curtain. But there's definitely something there. And, you're becoming aware of that. Because you're letting go of all the stagnancy and more positivity is coming into your life. Most definitely for you all. Okay? So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the visuals. As always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.